Alright, hello and welcome everybody to the Temporal Forces Pokemon card unboxing. We got Walking Wake, we got Steel Virizion, I don't know what this thing's called, and a booster box, all of Temporal Forces. I'm gonna rip the plastic wrap packaging off camera. Let's get right into this unboxing. Alright, so let's take a look at these ETBs. Right off the bat, I don't really like I grew up with Suicune, so Walking Wake is just so much cooler looking, but I do really like the motherboard esque logo on the Virizion packaging here. I still don't know what the steel Virizion is called here, but let's take a look at what's inside the ETB. Obviously getting our, 9 packs of Temporal Forces. Alright, yeah, just went ahead and ripped open the other ETB. We got our sleeves, Walking Wake, and Green Giant Virizion. We got the dice. I really do like the Temporal Force dice here, meaning like the one die, because they used to have for Sword and Shield multicolored damage counters, but now they're all just kind of this ugly blue-gray color, which is kind of a shame because I didn't really like the multicolored damage counters. We got energy. Who really cares? We all have enough energy. We've bought more than 1 or 2 ETBs. Ugly, poopy, burn, and poison counters. I think I already showed you both the sleeves. Cool. We also have the dividers, which I'm a huge fan of. I think these look really cool. Bam, bam, bam. I need to figure out what this Pokemon is called. Because it's not... Green Giant is what's coming to mind. Let's take a look at the promos here, too. We have the Fluttermane promo. Might be kind of tough to see on camera, actually. And then the Iron Thorns promo for my homies that went to the card pre-release. I have a little bit of experience with Temporal Forces because I went to 2 pre-releases. We've seen Iron Thorns and Fluttermane quite a bit already. Everything off to the side. Oh, before we get into pack open, let's show you one more thing. Here is the player's guide, right? So you can take a look at the set list, all of the cool alt arts and everything you can pull, the trainer cards, whatever, set list, you know how it goes. But okay, first pack, Temporal Forces, on camera. Again, I have opened a little bit of the set on the pre-release, obviously, not much, because you're only getting what? I think it was 13 to 14 packs total, because I did win a pre-release. And the person that I beat ended up getting less packs than me, but they got the chase card, which is, or a chase card. I kind of got, I got a Gengar EX, which wasn't too bad. I got Rabsca, Girafarig, Hoot, and a Relicanth. This Relicant's actually pretty cool with the Memory Dive ability. Basically, your evolved Pokemon can use the attacks from the previous evolutions as long as the Relicanth is on your bench. So I'm sure we'll see some creative applications of that in deck building, which is super exciting. I love that that Relicanth is going to be eating up a Hollow Slot. It doesn't feel like a wasted Hollow Slot. Great Tusk, Delcatty, Toaded are you just see something in a Hollow Slot. It's wow, I wish I pulled literally anything else. Perilous Jungle, yo! Full Art Iron Boulder EX. That is so cool. So I remember they're all iron, so there must be iron leaves or something, if I had to guess. Psychic energy right there. This is super cool for a future mod. I love the background for this. I feel like some of the full arts, the background is a little lacking, but that is super cool. All right, Mudbray, Ghastly, Finizen, Dunsparce, Explorer's Guidance, Iron Hands. Not the Iron Hands. It's $20. Morty's Conviction, Dunsparce, this is a cute card, put a little bit of the pre-release. Great Tusk with a cool-looking reverse hollow into a Macargo. Active Pokemon is now burned. What does burn do? What does burn do? Okay, we have Ghastly, Finizen, Dunsparce. I feel like we're seeing the same cards. Shaman, Fortress, Vikavolt, Reverse Hollow Ekans, Reverse Hollow Lickitung, yo! Walking Wake, EX, this is a cool card. I did pull the illustration rare, actually, at the pre-release. I don't think this thing is too meta or playable, but it is, I just a huge Suicune enjoyer. Growing up, Pokemon Crystal was one of my favorite Pokemon games. So, Gen 2 is definitely my favorite region, I would say. Might have to, like, meditate on that a little bit, but that feels true. That feels right to say. So Suicune just has, like, a special place in my heart, and I love that, you know, they're kind of giving some of the older Mons so much attention, right? Probably because they sell more for the nostalgia, too. Miraidon. This thing was a threat at the pre-release, the Miraidon decks. The Iron Thorns, and it was fun. It was fun. It was fun using cards that aren't really playable traditionally, like in a different kind of format. And I hope to see more of that too, to kind of make use of this huge card collection that I'm slowly accumulating on more creative formats besides what's standard for Alligator. This ETB, a little disappointing. I mean, I guess we did pull I guess it kind of depends on this last pack. Nothing too... Not gonna cry home about it or anything. The Walking Wake and the Alt-Art Iron Boulder are pretty neat. But love to see some better pulls. I didn't buy too much Temporal Forces, so I'm hoping we get a good run here with what we get traditionally. Alright, Raichu. Yo! There we go. That's what I want to see at the back of the pack. That makes me happy. It was an ETB. It was worth it. Look at this cute little deerling. It's like prancing through the 4 seasons here. Oh my, I love, this is a cool card. I'm happy to see this. Yo, and a Roaring Moon. I think that Roaring Moon might actually genuinely be a little playable. I kind of doubt it. You probably just might run 1 or 2 in your decks. With its first attack there being the vengeful fletching. But I mean, with an Ancient Booster Capsule, it's a 200 HP basic. You can probably tell I'm getting more into the spirit of playing the TCG again too, the way I'm talking about it. But I kind of just got out of it for a little bit. Like, I was still card collecting, still opening stuff, but I think I just had brain rot with rotation and like how to manage it with everything else I have going on in life, and like updating decks and like expiring decks and like actually updating them continuously. Koraidon's the other threat, the pre-release. This Reuniclus is pretty interesting too. I know some people are talking about it being playable with its attack, their Summoning Gate, which lets you look at the top 8 cards of your deck and then put any Pokemon you see on your bench. I think it's good, but I don't think it's like that good. I think if there was like a Reuniclus EX, you would probably see that card being played. But the fact that it's a stage 2, I mean, oh, okay, we really want to see these Buddy Poffins. Now that Battle VIP Pass is rotated, this is a much more balanced and fair version of Battle VIP Pass with the 70 HP or less. Boxed Order, I wasn't a huge fan of that card. Meditite. Yo! Illustration Rare Ghastly. Check it out. This is a cool card. Love the Ghastly Gengar Haunter line. I think a lot of people do. And what's it got? Okay, we could have the God Pack there, but Ghastly is still pretty cool nonetheless. All right, rest of the Iron Leaves. Keep opening some packs here. We have a booster box lined up too after these 2 ETBs. I think we're getting something special here. Might have saw some of the edges around the end of the pack. This Metang is super nice. This is a super meta card for Energy Manip. Lets you... It basically lets you accelerate energy very fast. Yo! Scovillian EX. I'm glad they made an EX to this guy. I think I might have pulled him at the pre-release. I forget. I'm not sure how playable he is, but I like Scovillian. I think the idea of like a chili pepper, grass, fire Pokemon... a lot of the Gen 9 Pokemon were very memorable, which is something I appreciate as a long-time Pokemon fan. Can't think of too many Pokemon that aren't like extremely memorable, but there's definitely a few that kind of slip in as like the generations and generations piles up, and oh my god, I'm getting older, and the passage of time, you know, only accelerates. Future Booster Energy Capsule, Iron Hands, Noctowl, Carkol, and an Iron Thorns. Not much. Kind of the brutal reality of opening packs. You're gonna see a lot of the Iron Thorns, Koraidon, Miraidon. The Relicant's not the worst thing to see in your hollow spot because, you know, it is so playable. But yeah, Pokemon Unboxing, Temporal Forces. I was actually surprised to see this come in the mail. I kind of forgot the set was coming out. Drampa. We'll get tired of you, but when it's the first time, you know, being exposed to the cards and you haven't gambled away a ton of money on the set, become disappointed or happy with what you've pulled, you know, hopefully. It's cool. It's cool seeing the cards of the set for the first time, but you know, after you've opened the set a million times, you're just going for pulls. It's like, all right, I'm sick of you. I'm sick of you. Get out of my face. My 151 unboxing is like the worst thing ever. Miraidon again. So far this unboxing, it feels pretty average. Nothing bad. Nothing like extremely good either. I know there's like more awaiting in the booster box as well. We got a couple packs left in the Iron Leaves ETB. Iron Thorns with a cool reverse holo, Lickitung, and a Melmetal. It's kind of embarrassing too. My arm's getting a little tired holding these packs up. Been hitting the gym, so it's like, oh man, really stressing my shoulder out right now. Kind of a scrawny guy, so I got some adjustable dumbbells. And I think I started doing curls around 20 pounds, and I'm up to like 30 now, which feels pretty good. I'm definitely at an age and level of, oh nice, another Relicanth, level of diet and testosterone to where I put on muscle pretty fast, and especially because I'm so skinny, it shows a bit quicker too, which is really nice. I feel results very fast. I know I've like really, I promised myself when I was like 15, it's like by 24, 25, you got to start working out because it gets exponentially. Oh, a Turtonator. That's cool. I like this Pokemon. I think this is the first time I've seen it in a TCG. It gets exponentially harder to put on muscle. Koraidon EX. Speaking of muscle, Kaiser Tackle. Bam! Bow! Retribution Strike. Cool to see another Koraidon. It's a Dragon type too, so no weaknesses. Pretty interesting. Curious as to what will come from that. We've been getting a good spread of illustration rares and EXs so far. Pretty standard stuff for an ETB. Nothing to cry about like the 151 unboxing. That was the most painful experience of my life, especially because a set is so much more expensive. I was really hoping to get more out of it. But you know, we just hate Nintendo. We hate Nintendo so much on this channel. Everyone who likes to defend Nintendo, you get an Iron Valiant. You get an Iron Valiant. Calculation. The top 4 cards of your deck back in any order. Very cool. And now we open the booster box of Temporal Forces. This is super cool. Temporal Forces, 36 packs of gold bars. All right. Moving on with the episode. I really hope I pull the what is it called? It's the ancient Raikou here. Because I pulled the illustration rare Walking Wake, and I would love to see the illustration rare. I don't know what it's called. Probably like Raging Bolt. I think. Oh, we got the Sawsbuck too. The evolution of the is it Deerling? I think. Shaman, Sinisino, and another Roaring Moon. Not exactly what we wanted. Bam. Temporal Forces. The forces that are temporal. The seasons: Rosalia, Cutiefly, Drillbur, Relor, Shaman, Cypher Maniac, Code Breaking, Vikavolt, Sableye, Lickitung, yo, Caesar EX. Also pulled this guy at the pre-release. Had a metal deck too, just didn't pull the Scyther to play him. Very cool. I love Caesar. I was very happy to pull the illustration rare in the Obsidian Flames unboxing. That made me happy. I hate that the unboxing like looks the way it does on the channel, because it's a really good unboxing. It's just the quality isn't that great. Even the quality on these new videos of the new recording setup isn't quite as nice as I'd like it to be. But I think like up close to the camera it looks fine, but a little bit farther away it gets a little bit rougher. You know, which isn't the worst thing in the world, because I guess the way I would go about fixing that is buying like a $1,700 camera, which is like, why would I do that for Pokemon unboxings that like barely anyone watches? But you know, it'd be nice to have the camera, because you could definitely use it for other things in the future as well. It's just expensive. it's money that could be spent towards gambling on children's cardboard printed for children. Iron Thorns. Wow, kind of rough so far. Getting a good spread of EXs and illustration rares. Next pack, pack a day. Pack a day. Some people smoke pack a day. Some people rip a pack a day. We have problems. we have serious problems. Meryl, Golett, Legium, Airy. This is the first time I've seen this. This Cardoon Pheasant, another Buddy Poffin. That's great to see. That's what we want to see the most of. Turtwig, Lycanroc, and another Miraidon. I would love to get Hollow Buddy Buddy Poffins in my rare slot. That is like the sought-after trainer card of the set. There's definitely a few other cool ones, but I think they're probably going to be a little bit more specific for deck building. I don't think it's going to be as universal as the Buddy Buddy Poffin, which is what we really want to see a lot of. Because we know that's going to be a 50 cent to $1 to buy card, probably $1 if I had to guess. Which adds up if you're building a lot of decks. If you're just building one, it's not the biggest deal in the world. A lot of Drampas in that pack. If you're building one deck, you know, or one or two decks, it's like, wow, $4 to $8. If you're building, you know, 10 decks and you want to run it in most of them, it's going to be a tougher story, right? Meltan, Nuzleaf, Mincineo, Rockruff, Iron Treads, Boxed Order. I thought it said Boss's Orders for a second. Bramblin, Charge-a-Bug, and a Melmetal. This is garbage! Garbage! Give me something better, Temporal Forces. Show me what you got. I'm sick of this. What? One Caesar EX? Are you kidding me? We're like 10 packs in. Give me something good. Meltan, Seedot, Totodile, Deerling, Iron Bat. We got something good this pack. I manifested it. Reverse Hollow Explorer's Guidance. Nice. Heatmore. Yo, we got the Gengar EX. Manifestation, baby. Ladies and gentlemen, subscribe to the main channel. We got the Gengar EX. This is super, super cool. Because there's a playable Gengar too, which lets you switch your Pokemon out for free once per turn. So having a Gengar EX makes that other card a little bit more viable, a little bit more worthy of running the Ghastly line in your deck. Could definitely see Roaring Moon, Gengar variants is a Dark type. I'm still gonna. I don't know if I'd fit that Gengar EX in the Gengar Palafin deck, but it's a cute idea. I'd have to look at everything and experiment and think, and you know, sometimes you just build decks that don't work, so you gotta you know, change things up. Another Relicanth, nice. That's the reverse hollow we want, or excuse me, we're gonna see something ugly or like not super worthwhile, something that doesn't make us excited in like more than one pack in a row. I'd have it be Relicanth, like ideally. Okay, Pidove, Pineco. I know Unfezant EX is becoming a thing too, so it looks like there's some kind of synergy or interaction going on there. Shroomish, yo! Sometimes you just gotta yell about your problems. It is called Iron Leaves, by the way. Gold rare Iron Leaves with the cool future background. Let me make sure I'm actually like holding you up to the camera. Wow, that's sick. We got the other, I guess it's not a gold rare, but the other illustration rare too with the Iron Boulder. And Macargo. I think this guy's kind of a mid-attacker. Definitely an interesting ability there for energy manip. Grass deck's becoming viable, potentially. I know that I really wanted to do something with the Fortress EX deck. I guess it's not really a deck, but like the ability where it's like you can just like let it explode and then attach like 5 energy from your deck to your Pokemon. But I mean, you're also losing 2 prize cards when you explode it, so... definitely, I'm sure it has some niche applications and some hard counters, but I mean, it looks fun. It looks fun. It looks like you do something cool with it. Might be a little bit difficult to win anything with it, but that's how a lot of off-meta decks go in Pokemon cards, I guess, right? Calling it right now, we're gonna get nothing interesting from this pack. Meditite, Croconaw, Fluttermane. Yeah, wow, cool. Fluttermane. That's what I want to see in my rare slot. Like I didn't pull a million of those with the pre-release. Cool. I need another Iron Thorns or Miraidon. That's what I want in my rare slot. Oh, Turtonator again. I like seeing this card. I like seeing Pokemon that I feel like didn't get much spotlight. We're getting nothing in this pack, by the way. I saw the hollow slot. You know, get some love, get some attention. Beldums are nice to pick up too for the Metang deck. Would love to see some more Metangs, so don't have to pick any up. Another Ghastly. It's so strange. This is definitely a trading card game, so hopefully I can, you know, pawn this off to someone I know who also opens cards in exchange for one of their similarly valued illustration rares. Ghastly is a cool... I mean, actually, it's really nice I pulled 2 Ghastlies if I'm going to run a Gengar Palafin deck. Not the Gengar EX. The Gengar lets you switch out a Pokemon from your bench slot, right? So I'm actually not salty about that. I was salty about that for a second, and I'm like, wait... My cholesterol needs to be channeled somewhere. I was like, this actually benefits me to pull the same illustration rare. Yo, okay, Future Dragon Miraidon EX. I guess they made a dragon version of both the Koraidon and the Miraidon. It's guy looks pretty interesting as well. Psychic and Electric. I wonder what kind of applications this Pokemon would have, or what kind of decks you'd build this in. Pretty interesting. Almost halfway through the booster box, about 5 packs left on like half the side. So we've opened like 13 packs in the booster box so far. All right, we got Drillbur, cool. Relor, I love that Pokemon. Chatot, Shaman, Cypher, Maniacs, Codebreaking, Great Tusk, Noctowl, Mr. Mime, and a Crydon. Interesting. Not as salty, not as salty. I would say it's like a total salt to hit ratio. We've got our top guys on it. They're coming up with an algorithm to make better AI-generated Pokemon TCG unboxing content using the now late Aslift 900 memories. That's what you're watching right now, by the way. I'm actually a secret... Oh, no way! No way! A secret military project. Neo Upper Energy. We got one of the cool Ace Spec cards. Love this. Wow, this is huge. This is huge. I'm really excited. I haven't... How have I not seen a single Ace Spec card so far? Actually upsetting. Oh my god. We got the Ace Spec card. I wish these are a little bit more common. I mean, we've opened like over 20 packs. This is the first one we've seen. That's huge. Love to get the Neo Upper Energy. I mean, it's basically two Rainbow Energy, right? On a Stage 2 Pokemon. Okay. I mean, that's still a little nerf for a Neo Upper for a Ace Spec card. But very cool nonetheless. I mean, you're just gonna see Ace Spec cards get thrown in every single deck, pretty much. Obviously, the more meta... Oh, nice, another meta Matang, Iron Valiant. Obviously, the more meta ones, more playable ones, will be a little more pricier. So, if you're building a ton of decks like I do, you're probably going to run more Neo Upper Energy type of cards. Because I'm assuming, like, what, Prime Catcher is going to be, like, what, $100, $40 for sure. Latias, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, Golett, Delmies, yo, illustration, or excuse me, full art Gengar EX. This is a cool looking card. I love the background right there. They've really been knocking out of the park with the Temporal Forces set with the full art, like the backgrounds, right? I love the full art EXs so much. So much cooler than the regular EXs. Put you in the sleeve, gnawing curses. I'm gonna gnaw on you and curse you. Pretty decent luck so far, actually, from this booster box. Would really love to see more Ace Spec cards. I kind of forgot they were a thing. I was like, it's kind of upsetting we didn't pull many in the ETBs, but so I guess it's also whatever. We had decent pulls anyway. Zerora, Iron Thorns, reverse hollow that looks good. I don't believe it. Stop giving me Iron Thorns and give me the Ace Spec cards. I feel like I'm strangling like an intern at the Pokemon company. He's like, I can't change the rates. It's like Lucifer has like infiltrated Nintendo and they control the rates. It's not fair. It's meant to drain your money in the most like strategically intelligent way possible. They work with the Rothschilds, by the way. Hand Trimmer, yo, Bianca's Devotion. Again, who cares about trainer full arts? Put a Pokemon in the trainer full art. I'm surprised that they still haven't figured that out. This is messed up. I mean, it's cool. It's cool. Full art. Like I don't know. There should be Pokemon. This is a dialogue that's been going on for, you know, months now in the Pokemon Unboxing Series. If you know how to keep up with the drama. Noctowl, Croconaw, but like if there's a Matang, very nice. I don't know. I feel like there should be Pokemon. It's a Pokemon card. If you're gonna have a trainer alt art or a trainer full art, put a Pokemon with the trainer. Like, it just makes so much more sense. Like, the cards would be so much more interesting. Like, if there's not a Pokemon with the trainer on the card, like, there better be a good reason for it. It's such a strange design decision. I don't know how it's like... I feel like the TCG's in such a good place. There's so much intelligence behind it, but, like, why? Why? Okay, pretty interesting reverse holos there with the, I like seeing the ancient, Pokemon, the reverse holo slots with the cool reverse holos for the future Pokemon. I do not like seeing them in my holo slot that is reserved for my crazy pulls compilation of 2024 as left 900. Bronzor, Bolt. We're getting some of this pack. We're getting an illustration rare. Fluttermane, Ancient Booster Energy Capsule, holo, very nice. Yo, and another Koraidon EX. Not exactly what we wanted. The Dragon Koraidon, I think we could build... I think we'd like to see something a little bit cooler, but it's nice to have you. I mean, I'm really just fiending for Ace Spec cards. Really, truthfully, that's what it is. But it is nice to see an EX instead of, like the other Koraidons we've been seeing, just like the regular ancient Pokemon. Okay. Cross our fingers. We're gonna get the Prime Catcher this episode. Mudsdale, Explorer's Guidance, Mincineo, Electabuzz, Prime Catcher. No, it's the other Koraidon that we don't want to see. I don't want to actually rip this card up like I almost did. So that might be worth something as a holo, right? Maybe not. Maybe not. Okay, alright. We have a Skitty, Electabuzz, Bramblin, Girafarig, Fortress, Full Metal Lab, Full Metal Alchemist, Golurk, Drillbur, Pedo. Yo, what? Wugtrio EX, but he's a Terra. He's Lightning Wugtrio. This is cool. Okay, I didn't even know this card existed till now. I haven't seen it yet. Tri-Color Pump, Wugtrio, Terra, made of Lightning. So yeah, it's an interesting card. I guess it's more for like bench sniping. That's interesting. So I know the other Wugtrio that's ran. It's nice having an EX. The other Wugtrio is like Wugtrio Mill. So I guess that gives a little bit of like offensive flavor to the Wugtrio decks. I would not be an expert, truthfully. Yeah, Wugtrio EX. He's made a Lightning, Carkol, and a Brambleghast. This thing might actually be playable. This gets 50 HP for each prize card your opponent has taken. There's so much there with like the comeback factor in Pokemon cards too. Brambleghast decks might actually be a thing. I think it's a very cool Pokemon too. Maybe not the most memorable Pokemon that's ever come into existence, but I like the idea of it. I think its ability is super cool as well, especially since it got given to Shiftry. Slowsis, like not getting hit by like wind attacks, like Shiftry being immune to Blizzard is huge. Mudbray, Arbok. Yo, okay, this is a cool card. Cypher Maniacs Collection, definitely an interesting trainer card, I should say. Definitely something you want to see a little more. Again, I'd rather have an Ace Spec card than a full art trainer. Much rather have an Ace Spec card, but it's you know how it be. You know how it goes. So I figured pulling the Ace Spec cards would be like the same rates as pulling like a Radiant Pokemon in the Sword and Shield sets, but that's not really what it feels like. Alright, so we got Azumarill, Ace Spec, Ace Spec, Ace Spec, Ace Spec, Ace Spec, Ace Spec, Ace Spec. Oh, okay! Illustration Rare Grotto with a Meryl. Oh, I love Meryl so much. It is such a cute card. Oh, Grotto and Meryl walking through a field, going on a journey, and for Alligator, who cares? Going on an adventure. It looks like they're about to like embark on their own like Lord of the Rings style adventure here. That's pretty cool. Grotto. I don't think Torterra EX is a thing. This set or anything. I wonder how it is they decide like which cards they're gonna promote and kind of hype up like per set. What themes they go with. I wonder if it's like a dartboard or if they have like a team of scientists deciding it. Alright, Torracat, Reuniclus, and a Dunsparce. About 5 or 6 packs left. Temporal Forces. It's been a mid unboxing. You know, I think we've had some great unboxings of Paradox Rift and with Obsidian Flames. With 151, that was like depression mode. Now we're having a mid unboxing. We got an Ace Spec card, by the way. You can see the pink. Reuniclus. Oh, no way! No way! We got the Prime Catcher! We got the Prime Catcher. This is huge. This is the $1 million card. This is the super meta Ace Spec card as well. It does the same thing as Cross Switcher does, and Cypher and Iron Valiant. But this thing is huge. It's amazing that we pulled this. I really am happy to not have to buy this card. I'm probably only gonna, unless I pull another one, I'm probably only gonna run one in my decks, even though it's you know, theoretically potentially more optimal to just run, you know, Prime Catcher in all of your decks. I do like the variety of cards. It's like, why would you run Radiant Heatran when you run Radiant Charizard? And it's like, well, sometimes I just like the variety, especially if like Magma Basin's popular and you can get it to pop here. That's crazy. That's okay. Well, we just went from a mid to a great unboxing, literally with that pull right there. Heavy Baton, first time we've seen this trainer card. Yo, and another Walking Wake EX. Okay, we're getting a lot of, like, 2 Koraidons, 2 Walking Wakes. Obviously, greedy little me is going to be more happy to see an illustration rare, because I don't know if I'm going to be building a Walking Wake deck. I don't think it's that good of a deck. Like, maybe I'm crazy. I guess we'll kind of see. It's a decent ability. It's more of like a special condition type Pokemon, so I guess you could definitely see it being used with, maybe Paldean Clodsire, like it lets you poison people for free, and Atticus. Kind of workshopping, not that Relicanth, nice. Kind of workshopping stuff in my head right now. But like 3 energy to attack. I guess if you are getting the guaranteed 240 with the special condition on your opponent's Pokemon, it's pretty decent. Otherwise, it's kind of garbage, not gonna lie. Psychic Meryl, Airy, Buddy Poffin, great. I think we've pulled 3 or 4 of those. Victini, Full Metal Lab, Full Metal Alchemist, Roaring Moon, 3 packs left. The booster box almost fell off the table. All right, it's been decent ever since the, you know, you get one pull that kind of like just like elevates your unboxing to from mid to better. Not great, not the best thing we've ever seen on this channel. But not nothing to complain about either. Bianca's Devotion, Reverse Hollow Iron Hands, Zera Aura, and a Brambleghast. The Brambleghast deck stocks are up. 2 Hollow Brambleghast. What are we getting? Pack number 2 before the end of the episode. This feels like it went so fast. All right. Ooh, guess I've got some plastic wrap stuck there. Mightyena. Oh, it's still stuck to my finger. Get out of here. Ah. Duo-Vision, Haunter, Pikachu, Colossal. I think that's the first time we've seen that Pokemon. Perilous Jungle, Unpheasant, Ponyta, okay, Reverse Hollow Buddy Poffin, awesome, and a Melmetal, okay, last pack, what are we getting, everyone, chat, can we bless the Iron Leaves, last pack of Temporal Forces, what do we got in here, is it another Prime Catcher, I would love that, I don't think so, I'm pretty sure it's garbage. But I guess we'll just run through it. I mean, there could always be like a Buddy Poffin in here. Pedo, Iron Jugulis, Lycanroc, Salvatore. I think this guy's also interesting. And a Whimsicott. Well, that's going to do it for this episode. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Pretty excited to get back into deck building here. I know I've been talking about it for quite some time. Just kind of organizing. Let's take a look at everything we pulled today before we close the end of the episode out. But yeah, I mean, deck building is just so weird with rotation, everything. Not that I'm super worried about it because it's, you know, I'm not trying to be like the guide to playing super meta. I'm kind of just trying to do more fun videos and showcase like different archetypes and decks and stuff like that. But I would still like to be kind of relevant and show what's going on in rotation and whatnot too. So yeah, look forward to that in the future. Just kind of a lot of things open with the main channel right now. Hopefully video editing gets a little bit easier here with the new file managing system, but enough of me rambling about I just want to bring TCG Tabletop back. I think it's a very fun series, but we got a Walking Wake EX, Prime Catcher, huge, Grottle, Cypher Maniacs Code Breaking. There's also a Wug Trio there that kind of got stuck. Very cool. Koraidon, Bianca's Devotion, Gengar, Neo Upper Energy, Miraidon EX, Ghastly, Caesar EX, Gold Iron Leaves EX, another Gengar EX, Scovillian, Koraidon, another Ghastly, somehow, Deerling, Walking Wake EX, second one we pulled, Iron Boulder, Iron Thorns promo, and the Fluttermane promo. But yeah, thank you guys so much for tuning in. I appreciate your support. Hope you enjoyed the episode. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.